please keep an open mind, because we're talking about FANCAST here.
Yes.
Remember, nothing is set in stone.
Yeah.
Do not, kill me for this, please. I think it could be a good pick for Wolverine. Wait, what was the intro?
God.
Hello, and welcome to the debut episode of our show. I'm Will.
And I'm Ryan, and let's dive into the MovieVerse.
Hell
We're
yes.
finally here. We've been planning this channel for months.
Months and months.
We're going to be across all the socials. I'm not going to bore you with all the details here, but it's at the MovieVerse Pod across all socials. We're going to be posting clips. Here on YouTube, we're going to be posting the full-length video podcast. But yeah, this has been in the making for months. I'm sure.
Hell yeah,
this is so exciting. We've been wanting to do this for what seems like forever now.
Yeah.
So we're finally here.
Yeah, feels great.
Anything you want to say about finally, being here?
Honestly, the most surreal part is having just everything set up.
Yeah,
to be
it
honest.
is weird with all the lights and everything.
All the lights, mics, everything.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it feels good.
But we're gonna have to get used to it.
We are.
Because we are gonna be posting every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
Every single Wednesday.
So yeah, if you like this episode, stay tuned next week.
We hope you like it. And if you're here, thank you so much for supporting our first episode. It really does mean a lot.
It really does.
But today, we're going to be going over some Superman news, some suit stuff, some James Gunn DC stuff. We're going to be talking about our 2024 halfway review and some Deadpool Wolverine news. We're going to be talking about all the different type of things when it comes to 2024.
Hell yeah.
So now we're officially halfway in, and now we can reflect on the first half of 2024, and now we can also look into the future of 2024. So we'll get to that. But first, let's talk Superman.
Yeah. You want to start us off?
I don't really know where to start with Superman. Well, just recently we got the leaks for the suit.
The leaks, yes.
How do you feel about the suit as overall?
I really like it.
like it?
I think I give it a 9 out of 10. I have one minor complaint. And I think it's a complaint that a lot of people might have.
I think I know what it is.
It's just
the bagginess.
Yeah, it's a little baggy. I wish it fit
Or the
him.
lines. A lot of people are complaining about the lines.
I don't hate the lines. They're growing on me a little bit.
No, I like the lines. I'm just gonna go out and say it. This is my favorite Superman suit.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. I don't think there's a super... Well...
I think Christopher Reeve is very close. That's a classic.
It's classic.
That's kind of what I wanted the suit to kind of look like, but in reality, we're in a different era of superhero movies.
So it's going to be a little different. And it does feel like it's paying homage.
Oh,
to
yeah.
that
No,
in a
it's
way.
definitely taking from a lot of different comic books and different eras of Superman. So I really love and appreciate that. I think... we had a debate before we started the show about the actual symbol. Do you remember our talk about the symbol?
Yeah.
Do
you want to go into that a little bit?
Yeah, sure. You can.
Okay, so our whole thing was he wanted it to be just more Superman, straight from the comics.
Yeah,
and we're talking about the crest right now.
I'm talking Christopher Reeve symbol, plain Jane,
And I wanted something that would sort of resemble both his background on Earth and his background.
You kind of wanted it
to
You wanted it to make sense being alien, and you thought the original symbol was just too kind of on the nose, just it's an S.
It was too it felt a little goofy even for Superman.
Yeah, because Superman suits, they are kind of goofy.
They are kind of goofy,
and that's
I get
the
that.
charm of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just think that if you're gonna play to the fact that this character is an alien, and also we're gonna be having Supergirl,
that
so
is true.
Their crests have to match. I just feel like it has to kind of resemble his alien background a little bit, and I think James Gunn or whoever designed that crest, props to you. It looks fucking amazing.
Well, it's from the Kingdom Come, I think, comic books. But the symbol itself, I think, is the perfect mix, just on a visual standpoint of being an S, but also being a family crest. I think that's the perfect symbol for that.
Exactly. I couldn't agree more. But
the colors are
my
the
god,
suit. The colors are so good.
It's so vibrant.
Because such a good fresh breath of air since Man of Steel.
Dude, Man of Steel might as well have been in black and white.
Actually, there's no color in that movie.
There's
not a single drop of color in that movie, and it's sad because it's a Superman movie. Why would you not want to have color in a Superman film?
Superman is supposed to be one of the most colorful characters in fiction.
Literally. He's a beacon of hope.
He's supposed to be truth, justice, in the American way. But, like you said, beacon of hope.
He's just Batman.
Yeah.
He's literally just Batman.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask, how do you feel about all of these like leaks that we're getting?
I won't dive too far into the actual leaks,
right?
But from what I've been seeing, and especially with the suit, like outstanding. Like I said, I love it. We got the symbol on the back of the cape.
Obviously, great.
Mr. Terrific suit, bro. That suit is like top tier, ripped out of a comic book page.
Right.
James Gunn knows what he's doing.
Yes.
Like he's on top of it. I haven't heard a single complaint about that suit online at all.
Me neither. And
like not a single one.
And again, I've said this before. I'm glad that they're giving that actor another chance.
Yeah.
In comic books, I'm sorry, I don't know his name, but he was the guy that played Darwin in X-Men First Class.
I do remember that.
If you didn't know that, and God, they did Darwin so dirty in that movie.
Yeah.
I love First Class, but holy. That was bad.
That was pretty bad. Like, how do you kill off that character?
Like the unkillable character. Like, there are moments in comic books. There are moments in comic books where like he is fighting like characters like the Hulk.
Yeah.
And he like his powers like realize that Hulk isn't gonna like stop. So he just develops the power to teleport to the other side of the world. Like,
how do you kill that character?
How do you kill him?
I don't understand how you kill that character.
You can't. That's the
I genuinely
whole point.
don't understand.
And the fact that it was Kevin Bacon too, I feel like was a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Kevin Bacon just put a fireball in him and just.
You put a fireball in him.
Put a fireball down his throat and he just died. Like, it was so dumb. But yeah, I'm glad they're giving him another chance.
When I watched First Class, I actually didn't know about that character until like after. Yeah. So I was like, after I figured that out, I was like, oh.
That makes it brings the movie down a little bit, doesn't it?
I don't know. I mean, it does. I mean, it's obviously not great. I didn't know like how much it shot the movie down as a whole. But like,
again, the movie's awesome. I love First Class.
It was just a clear flaw.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you do with that? I did see one leak, and I do feel kind of comfortable doing this because there's no. It's just rumor.
Right.
But I don't know if you have even actually seen this. It was Mr. Terrific. Running down the street, but he's like,
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
and he has box of dog treats with him.
Did you see the other leak that
with the foot?
No, it shows James Gunn standing in front of a pet store with a broken window. Crypto?
I don't know. Dude. I mean, we know is crypto confirmed for this movie?
I am not sure. I thought it was, but
I thought so too.
It doesn't seem to be like people are.
I didn't think he was going to actually be like a big part of the movie.
No, but it seems like he might be.
He might be.
And for those of you who think that maybe this will make the movie a little too goofy, just like to remind you, James Gunn made another movie very recently with a dog that could talk and had telekinesis. So, and everybody loved it. Like,
Cosmo.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Cosmo is such a good character.
Oh my god, and she was one of the funniest characters.
Like, bad dog. Dude,
she was so funny.
James Gunn just knows, especially James Gunn is like a huge animal lover too.
Yeah,
so he seems like he really likes.
He posted a story about him and his dog.
It's animals. You see, like animals really shine in his work, and also music. Music is such a big part of Guardians and Peacemaker. Like even the intro theme, people say Peacemaker has like the best intro theme. They're all dancing.
Yeah,
bro, like dude, I just recently watched Peacemaker. Outstanding. I recommend it to anyone. It's only 8 episodes.
Still haven't seen it, but
yeah, that is unfortunate. I have it took me like a good like 4 episodes to like really get into it though.
Okay.
But like after I was into it, I was locked in, and you know me, like I love James Gunn. So I was going to watch it regardless, but like I really did enjoy it like all the way through.
That's good.
I love the characters he made, cuz he made what is it? Amanda Waller, like she her daughter in that movie in that movie. Or not the movie, that show, and like that's an original made character that like was made for the show. And,
interesting.
You know, they did like such a great job. So
that's, well, if you had to give it like a star rating, what would you probably?
I don't typically rate shows, but if I had to give it, if we're going out of 5, 5 stars, all right, I'm going to give it.
Bro started mewing.
It's okay, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that.
I'll probably give it 4 stars.
Okay.
That's how I'm feeling.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, but as a whole, you're liking the Superman suit?
Yes, a lot. Yeah, I give it a 9 out of 10. Like I said, I just have that one.
How much do you think you're going to like Superman, like the movie like if you had to predict how much, like, okay, I'll make it simpler for you. If you had to give a 5-star rating on Superman purely off of what you think, like you're going to enjoy it, like what would you give it?
probably like I think I'm gonna enjoy it. Like you said, probably give it like a 4.5. So
yeah,
far.
I'm
Like,
probably going 4.5 now because obviously anything can happen.
Right.
But like it's definitely my most anticipated movie, like period, right now.
Oh, it's definitely within my top 5 or top 3.
It's
like
so
it's
good.
so good. Like it looks like James Gunn just hasn't made a bad comic book movie.
He
yet.
really hasn't.
So
I cannot name the Suicide Squad. Best DCEU movie ever.
Oh, absolutely.
Probably
Like
it's as of right now, I'm not officially done ranking all of these like MCU movies. I'm still going through them right now. I'm like maybe a little under halfway through because there's so many MCU movies now.
Yeah,
I'm sure we'll get to that in the Deadpool
but
stuff.
no, I don't even think it's like like an argument.
Yeah, but
that it isn't the best DCEU movie.
Yeah, well, that's fair, but I think it's
like,
the best comic book movie that I've rated so far.
I don't agree, but I totally
as a whole.
I totally understand.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, and
I'm very excited.
Yeah,
for that movie.
we're both very excited for.
Before we get off of DC though,
Yeah.
what did you think about the Lanterns announcement?
Oh, I'm so excited.
You're excited for it?
I'm so
A True
excited
Detective
for it.
Hal Jordan Jon Stewart show on HBO, dude. That's going to eat.
Give
that
it
is
to
going
me.
to eat.
I will eat that up. Like,
No,
like
actually,
the buddy, like a buddy cops,
dude.
like
I need it.
plot line. Oh my god, give it to me, please.
Oh, do you think I should tell him my fan cast for Hal Jordan?
You can, yeah.
All right. We're not going to get too into it. We'll probably get into it more at another time. I just wanted to mention it because the announcement just came out with the Lantern stuff. Mm-hmm. But I don't know for Jon Stewart for sure, but I want Hal Jordan to be Jensen Ackles. And I know that might break a lot of people's hearts because they want Jensen Ackles to be Batman.
Yeah.
But I think he is like a spitting image, and like I think he could do so great as Hal Jordan.
Especially in the reference images that James Gunn has been posting.
Yeah, the
that
actual
does
like,
look like
for
Jensen
the announcement,
Ackles.
like it is literally Jensen Ackles.
It does look like him. And I am one of the people that like fully supports the fan cast of Jensen Ackles as Batman. I love that fan cast. And we can get more into our disagreement on that in a future episode. If we go down that road, we'll never stop.
Yeah, that's true.
But I do see the vision. Like I do see where you're coming from with that being Hal Jordan. I just think Jensen Ackles is such a phenomenal actor.
Yeah, I actually honestly haven't even seen a lot of Jensen Ackles. I have seen of like clips and stuff, I think he could do a really good job.
I have. Like I've seen a lot of Supernatural, and I'm right now watching The Boys. I haven't gotten to him yet, but I've seen a lot of him, and he's
I'm sure we'll get some Boys updates like
for sure
through the weeks for sure. Do you want to go on to Deadpool Wolverine now?
Yeah. Do you want me to do that little ranking that I had?
Sure.
All right. So I have a little bit of a ranking for him. I have 4 movies. None of them have come out yet. They're all comic book movies, and I'm going to have him rank them from how excited he is for them. So most to least. And those movies are Superman, Deadpool and Wolverine, Fantastic Four, and The Batman Part 2.
Okay. Superman's easily one.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Yeah, I mean, just me, like, I'm always going to be choosing Superman here. I think it's a little bit of a hot take that, like, I'm choosing Superman. Is like currently more excited for Superman over Deadpool and Wolverine since it's right around the corner.
Yeah.
But Deadpool and Wolverine is an easy 2. Fantastic Four 3. I'm not skeptical about the cast. I'm just really interested to see how it's actually going to play out.
Yeah.
I'm not like doubting like some people about, Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, no, I have no doubts. Like I love all of those. I haven't seen much of who's playing the Thing.
Yeah. I know he's in The Bear.
Yeah. I'm just glad he's Jewish.
Yeah.
I'm just glad he's Jewish. But
somewhat comic book accurate. So
yeah, exactly.
That's good.
I think like I said, I think Pedro Pascal is great. I think Vanessa Kirby is awesome. I love Joseph Quinn. Like Stranger Things.
Yeah, Stranger Things. Yeah, he kills in Stranger Things. Like, we love Eddie here.
Yeah, we're big Stranger Things people here. I don't know how much we'll talk about it, but
when the new season comes out, we'll for sure cover it.
For sure.
But we're going to be very excited.
But that's going to be in 2 years.
Yeah, that's going to be something. But speaking of 2 years, the Batman Part 2, they're literally, they keep pushing that movie back further and further and further. I don't understand. Well, I do kind of understand. Andy Serkis did recently come out and be like, hey, we're kind of starting early development. But right now it's looking for December 26.
Something like that, yeah.
Like 2026, not the 26. But yeah, so, and people are saying it might get pushed back further. So that kind of scares me.
It scares me, but at the same time, it's I'm glad that they're at least taking their time rather than just trying to get it out super quick.
I wouldn't want Matt Reeves to just like push that and dump that out on us. Like,
it's like, take your time. Like
do
what you need to do.
For me, the Batman is clearly the #1 Batman movie.
I don't have any problem with you saying that.
So,
it's such a good movie.
I love it. It's so.
I have the Steelbook right here.
Yeah.
Right there.
But I think it's like super like immersive. Like,
it's very immersive, dude. The Gotham in that movie.
Oh yeah.
You like,
you feel it.
As much as I love The Dark Knight, Gotham just feels like Chicago in that movie.
Yeah, it does.
It just feels like Chicago or like NYC.
That's like one of my biggest complaints about this.
Yeah, and I totally get that complaint. It just doesn't feel like Gotham. When you watch the Batman, you feel like that could be the most crime-ridden city.
Like, actually,
like it looks like
it's
Gotham.
like legitimately like creepy, but in the best ways possible. Yeah. And it's like you could imagine it, and that's like #1 for me when it comes to movies. Like, I want to just be there. Like, I want to feel like I'm there. Like, those 3 hours for me just flew by because like I felt like I was there just watching it. And it's like the different angles. Like, he's like solving these like this Riddler like Zodiac killer crime, and like do you see like binocular like POVs and stuff.
Exactly.
Like,
and then like
so cool, bro.
the eye, like the camera contacts.
Oh yeah,
those were cool.
That was true. Yeah,
because
with,
like
Catwoman.
And another thing that I really appreciate the Batman is like I feel like it's a really perfect blend of like awesome comic book stuff, but like grounded in reality. Yeah, because like his tech isn't super fancy. Like his Batmobile is just an armored up muscle car. Yeah, it is. Like, but it's awesome.
But it is awesome.
It's like that car chase scene.
Yeah.
Oh my
with
god,
the flip, dude. Yeah, that's so cool.
Oh, it's such a good movie.
If I had to rank those 4, I'm definitely going Superman #1, Deadpool Wolverine at 2, Fantastic Four, and then honestly, you could probably switch Fantastic Four and Batman. It's just the fact that we've gotten so little on Batman makes me want to put it at the bottom. So I guess I'll keep it at the bottom.
Yeah, and it is getting pushed back a lot.
Yeah, so I'd say Fantastic Four, I guess.
Okay, cool. And let's use that as a segue into our Deadpool and Wolverine discussion.
Okay, cool.
I have one main thing that I want to talk about.
Okay.
How do you think this is going to affect the rest of just the MCU in general? Like, because this is a big movie.
That is the question.
It's a big movie. Yeah. Like, it's
a big movie. I don't want this movie to like change or alter like the MCU on like a monumental level. Okay. Like, I want this to be like an outstanding monumental introduction for Deadpool into the MCU and maybe some other characters, you know, however they want to
like the X-Men.
Yeah, like things like that.
Gotcha.
But it's like I don't really want it to like, you know, do anything crazy. Like, I don't want this movie because I know we were talking about how you said like it might, you know, be a reboot, like a soft reboot for the MCU. Like, I don't really know, like if they do a reboot, that's cool, but like I just don't think Deadpool should do it. Like the third,
it does feel a little bit on the nose.
Yeah, fourth wall breaking, just like it just seems too like it's like a cop out. Yeah, and like we would all love it maybe for a little bit, but it's like at the end of the day, we would know it's kind of like
it's their way of being like we know what we've been putting out is garbage.
Yeah, but it's like, and we know that too. It's just like you just don't want to cop out like that. I don't know. I don't want to keep going in circles. It's just I just don't want to see Deadpool doing that.
I hear what you're saying. I just think it could be a good way for them to kind of like, because like the whole Kang thing, that feels like
it's scrap Kang.
Exactly. And I think this could be a good way for them to scrap Kang.
Yeah, that is true. I honestly want to see them lean more in like the Doctor Doom territory.
Oh yeah.
With like
because with Fantastic
I think some news came out with Fantastic Four as like being separate from the MCU though. Like
it's set in the 60s too.
It's in the MCU, but it's not like our timeline.
Yeah, and it's because it's like set in the 60s and like
I don't know how that's gonna work out.
Yeah, I'm interested though for sure.
And we just got announced that I think I don't want to butcher his name. It's like Juan Carlo Esposito,
something like that.
Yeah, that he has been potentially casted into the MCU. I'm really hoping that is for Norman Osborn, personally.
That could be really cool. I could honestly see him being a good Doctor Doom.
I was one of the fans that wanted him to be Mr. Freeze in Batman Part 2.
That could be cool.
I really want to see Mr. Freeze again hit the screens, but
because we know what happened last time.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. But yeah, so like Who do you think he might play in the MCU?
Honestly, I think it could be Doctor Doom.
You think so?
Yeah. Did you see that Galactus got casted?
Yeah, I did see that actually.
Do you know
I
who
forget
it
his
is?
name. Isn't he? No, he's not from the Pope's Exorcist.
No, it was.
He's from
First Omen.
Yeah, the First Omen.
Yeah,
he was the good.
He was also in another horror movie that I really like. It's an A24 movie called The Witch.
Oh, The Witch. Oh, he's in The Witch.
He's in The Witch.
I still need to watch that.
He plays it. It's really good.
I actually tried to watch that and I I didn't finish it, but I think I was just tired.
That's probably it. Is. I will say it's not a movie you should watch when you're tired. It's a movie you should watch when you are like.
I have a problem with that. Like I'll start watching movies like really late, and I'll just be like, I'll just fall asleep.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel bad
I have that problem. Exactly. But like The Witch.
Yeah.
Like I watched that. Like I turned it on because it was recommended to me. So I was like, okay, and it was recommended to me by a person that is like a huge horror like fan. So I was like, okay. So I watched it and I was blown away.
Yeah.
It's so good. Like the writing and the dialogue is so like 500 years ago.
I'm just starting to get into the whole horror rankings and stuff too.
Yeah.
Get Out's #1 right now currently.
That is.
But I've only seen so much right now. Like for whoever's watching, I just started like recently within the past like year or so, like probably 2 years now, just like ranking, like officially ranking movies I've seen on Letterboxd. We both use Letterboxd like very frequently. Both of our Letterboxes will also be down below if you want to follow us and keep up with our movie rankings. Like we're always on there.
We'll be posting reviews probably weekly.
I mean, we already do.
Yeah.
Like we already watch movies like all the time, so we're going to be posting that. But it's like if you want to.
And I cannot stress this enough to anyone who is a movie fan. If you do not have a Letterboxd and you love movies, get a Letterboxd.
Yeah.
It's so helpful. You can make lists, rankings for yourself. Like, not only is it a good way for you to like interact with like people like online who are also love movies, it's a really good way to like keep track of what you like for yourself.
Like, I have some opinions on movies, but some I don't hold strongly until I hit them with that Letterboxd rewatch.
Right, because there have been some instances where like you've thought one thing and then you've rewatched it and then you've completely changed your mind. I have some
I used to have some crazy Star Wars takes.
Yeah.
That's a whole other
That's universe. A whole other thing. I was just thinking, do we want to bring this up?
Yeah, we don't want to bring this up. We'll get to Star Wars one day. I'm sure we'll get to all the other franchises. So like if you're a fan of Harry Potter, Star Wars, whatever, like we'll get there.
We'll get there.
I did have one last thing I wanted to talk about. Actually two kind of.
Okay.
That new trailer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that we finally got the final trailer. It just came out today, as the day we're recording this.
The fact that that's that Sabretooth from the first X-Men.
Yeah, that's so
Oh
sick.
my god, I love that.
Obviously, I mean, minor spoilers for the trailer. Don't be weird. I mean, it's a trailer.
It's a trailer. It's like a 30-second clip?
Yeah, like it's really cool. I think it's the funniest Deadpool trailer yet.
It's really funny.
Dude, I love it. I mean, really there's not like too much to talk about because we kind of are. It's what we've seen time and time again.
Yeah.
But I'm like super excited for that. Especially like that trailer genuinely made me more excited for Deadpool Wolverine.
Yeah.
Also, but the one thing I did want to bring up was Ryan Reynolds posted that. Did you see like the Anarchy Avengers?
I saw that.
He posted a blue, so I'll explain it to you.
Okay.
So it's like a blue flag, and it has the Avengers logo on it, and it's like some sort of spray paint or some sort of marking over it with like the. It's like
I think I did see this.
Yeah, it's like an anarchy symbol on top of it.
Okay.
So what do you think that means? Because I think it might mean he's kind of making his own like ragtag team of like all these weird cameos
again
as like his own little Avengers in that like. What is it called? The place in Loki, where everything is just...
Oh, my God. I
No Man's Land? I don't know.
It's not No Man's Land.
I know.
But
you know what I'm talking about. The place where, like, the big Goliath thing lives, and it's in Loki.
Yeah. I mean, it might end up just being like another thing from Deadpool 2 where like he creates his team and then all of them like die instantly.
That would be really funny. I love that scene so much. Like, what was the dude's name? That was just a random dude.
Was it Fred? I don't know if it was Fred.
What was it? Oh, someone's gonna flame us.
They are gonna flame us. I haven't seen Deadpool 2 in a while, so
Frank. Is it Frank?
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, I have no idea.
All I know is that he's some Ted Lasso looking mother. And he looks like it was so funny,
dude. Like, that whole scene, that whole movie is like so hilarious. But yeah, I think it might be like a team up, honestly, with like him and like I'm not even gonna remember her name, but the girl that plays Elektra.
Yeah.
And then we have Ben Affleck as Daredevil. Yeah. I think, he might show up. And
maybe
a big one I think might show up because he's very good friends with Ryan Reynolds. Chris Evans as the Human Torch.
Maybe.
He's been talking about how he wants to, like, he would play it again. Yeah. Just not like Captain America. Like, he would be in the MCU, like, for like the Human Torch. So, like, I think he would do this. And he was in Free Guy, right? Who? Wasn't he a cameo in Free Guy?
Who?
Chris Evans.
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah, he shows up.
I also really like that movie.
Yeah.
It's that's one where it's like a little bit more.
But I've heard that they have like a pretty good friendship, so I think he might actually like show up. And Channing Tatum, Gambit. I'm praying Channing Tatum gets to play Gambit. Like,
not because you like him in the role.
No, absolutely not. I don't
just
know.
Just because you want to see it.
Whoever decided he should be Gambit needs jail time. I think it was honestly probably him.
Probably.
It was probably him, actually.
I mean, who wouldn't want to play Gambit, though? Like
Gambit is sick as hell.
He's such a
But he's
cool
not
character.
Channing Tatum.
He's not Channing Tatum. Like, that accent that he has. Can Channing Tatum do that?
Channing Tatum play, like, Wolverine or something. Like,
exactly.
Like, why would he,
of all people.
Anyways, that fact alone, I want to see it. Like, he needs
that is something Ryan Reynolds
He needs to be in, like, the misfit realm of people that got scrapped, Like, he needs to be there.
My writer's
and
scrapped
Daniel
me.
Radcliffe.
Yeah, he could be a variant.
What's his face from The Kingsman?
Joel Edgerton.
Yeah. Joel? I thought it was... What? Is that his name? Is his name Joel?
Joe Edgerton. I don't know.
I thought it started with a T. I thought it was like Tarrant.
Oh. Yeah. I'm thinking of someone completely different.
Big fan.
That is...
God.
Oh, well, I'm not really a huge fan of
Taron
Egerton.
At least I know his name.
True.
But yeah, I think he's going to play the patch version of Wolverine.
That could be really cool.
I think he's the one in that one trailer. I'll put up a picture, but I think that's him.
Where it's just like his back and the white suit.
Yeah.
I could see it. I have a few cameos that I'd like to see. Or at least one big one. I want to see, I've talked about this a little bit to you, Daphne Keane.
Oh, yeah.
As Laura. I want to see her as X-23 because her and Logan, amazing. Like, she killed that role so much.
So when it comes to her coming back,
yeah,
I have like a weird, so like she had a video out, or I saw some video of her. It's not her video, but I saw a video of her and she seemed like very kind of like low-key disappointed that she wasn't in Deadpool. But I know everyone has to say, oh, I'm not in Spider-Man No Way Home.
Exactly.
I'm not in Deadpool Wolverine. So like it could easily be a play, but it's like maybe she's just a good ass actress and I fell for it. And she is, and like I'm sure everyone would love to see her come back. I mean,
for sure.
There's no complaints there.
There were like
I'm not crazy about her honestly, but
when Logan came out, there were like a bunch of people like who were like wanting her to like kind of replace Logan in a way and like kind of become the new.
I think you wanted when it was fresh, I think you kind of wanted that. You wanted her to be the MCU Wolverine. Do you still? Really? Yeah, we talked about that. Do you still do you disagree with that now?
I don't know how I necessarily feel about it. All I know is that
hate that.
You would hate that?
Yeah, because like I want the MCU Wolverine to be like a brand new actor or someone. Yeah. So hopefully they're short. Do
you want me to?
Yeah, I forgot you had a fan cast for Wolverine. And I agree with it.
Yeah, he agrees with it. It took a little convincing.
A little bit.
It took a little convincing, but please keep an open mind because we're talking about fan casts here.
Yes.
Nothing is set in stone. Yeah. Do not like kill me for this, please. I think Jeremy Allen White could be a good pick for Wolverine.
I completely agree. I already knew it, obviously. But like Jeremy Allen White has all the attributes. Like he's on the shorter side.
Yeah.
He looks animalistic. Like he looks like he could eat another human to survive somewhere. Not that Wolverine has done that. He just looks like Jeremy Allen White looks like the type he could do that.
We know he's willing to be like physically built for his roles with the Iron Claw. Also,
I can just see him like
Iron Claw.
Yeah, literally Iron Claw, and that's
so
like,
on the nose.
That's like in my top 5 movies of all time, like legitimately.
Iron Claw is
not recency bias. Iron
movie.
Claw is like one of the greatest movies ever. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Zac Efron's got the iron. That's bad. I can't say that. I was gonna say he has the iron chin.
That's horrible.
And it's so hot in
It
here.
is really hot in here.
We have
I'm
no
sorry
AC
about that.
because it would mess with our mics, so
But
that's why we're like probably like sweating our off.
probably. But real quick, can we just praise Wolverine's new suit a little bit?
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean,
Like
I'm
not too long. We don't have to take too long.
If you want to
but
do
like,
a little bit of glazing, I mean,
oh my
it's fine.
god,
Everyone
When
needs some glaze. Some like
yeah. But
you need some glaze in your life.
and then just the suit looks so good.
Yeah,
like
no, it's so comic book accurate.
It's
all
so
the
good.
all the comic book accurate suits people love. People need to engrave that in their heads. People always want to be like, oh, let's be different. Let's make a Man of Steel. Let's make a.
and then Bryan Singer being like, "What would you prefer, yellow spandex?"
It's like,
Shut the up. Like, give us the yellow and blue spandex for the love of God.
Yeah.
And they finally did, and both of them look great.
Yeah.
Like with the sleeves or no sleeves.
Yeah.
They both look amazing.
Yeah, the sleeves, because I know he has like potential like skin cancer, I think.
Yeah, the reason that he had the sleeves in that is because he's susceptible to skin cancer,
Yeah.
and he was filming in the sun for that.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Yeah, let's." And
That's fair.
it still looks so good.
I've seen some things saying that his arms are like sometimes when he has his arms in trailers that they actually put that in post and like it's CGI'd arms.
It's not. It's Hugh Jackman.
I've low-key I kind of see it in
Really?
the videos. I'll have to show you like some other time.
Have you seen how Hugh Jackman bulked up?
No. I'm not saying it's not Hugh Jackman's arms like all the
Right.
time. I'm just saying some of the trailer moments looks
Maybe.
like he might have actually had sleeves on, but they like CG'd his arms like over it or something.
Oh, gotcha.
So like, I'm not sure. Don't even quote me on that. That's just something
I haven't
I've
even seen anything.
Yeah,
like that,
so I'll have to show you that like sometime soon. But
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, and then one more thing actually.
Alright.
Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
Dazzler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Thoughts like.
Dude, I would love to see it, honestly.
Right?
Like,
I mean,
that would be funny. Like,
She seems perfect, and she's friends with Ryan Reynolds.
the NFL fans are gonna hate Deadpool Wolverine. They're gonna be like, hate this damn movie's got Taylor Swift in it. Like Travis Kelce football, tobacco.
This is supposed to be a manly movie.
tobacco, Bud Light. Like, I don't know.
Either way.
I would love to see Taylor Swift.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, she's doing her own thing in the music world, so
Yeah.
I would not care if she was a little cameo for a mutant I know literally nothing about.
Exactly. And from what the comic like drawings
And
I've seen
if
of
she's
her,
like if we find her and so let's say she is in the movie,
Yeah.
if she's in like the realm of like things that got cut and scrapped and stuff, it's like that would be funny.
that could be cool.
Like
yeah.
it is funny. And
Yeah.
like I don't know, she might pull out
And
like
she
a
looks like-
musical number. I
She
don't know.
looks like exactly like the pictures I've seen of Dazzler. Like
I haven't really
look
looked too far into it, but
It's
I believe
she's
you.
just a blonde singer. Like,
I mean, if that's all she looks like, then Taylor Swift matches that description pretty spot on.
but yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to
2024?
2024 talk?
Yep. All right. So hold on. Let me get. We are gonna do a segment here.
Yes. Yeah.
First ever segment on the show. We're gonna be doing thumbs up, thumbs down. Signifying if we, agree or disagree with something. We're both going to ask each other 4 questions, and we're just going to get our raw reactions on the spot on if we agree or disagree.
Yeah.
So
You want to go first?
yeah, all right, I'll go first. So
All right.
my first one is Dune 2
Yeah.
will still be the best Dune movie after Messiah comes out. So pretty much, do you think Dune 2 will be better than Messiah with like, we don't know anything
Interesting.
about Messiah yet.
I mean the book, but like,
All right, you ready?
yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Really?
Yeah.
You think Messiah will be the best one?
I don't know. Dune 2 is so good,
It's
but
so
like I
good.
want to have that hope that like in my head.
I want it to be better. Don't
yeah.
get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like I'm anytime I go into a movie
Yeah.
that I'm hoping is good, I want it to be the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
So like
No, that's fair.
I hate it when people like assume that people go into movies wanting to hate
Yeah,
shit. And
I've
I feel like
nev-
some people do that.
Yeah,
but,
it's like some like I mean, like, how do you even enjoy movies if you do that?
Exactly.
Like, I always want to enjoy the movie I'm watching.
So, yeah,
Unfortunately, sometimes it doesn't work out.
Obviously.
But, like, I hope Messiah is better. Honestly, I think it's a pretty safe answer to say that Dune 2 could be better just because of what I think. I actually have it written down here. It made 711 million.
Yeah.
I think box office. Don't quote me on
Yeah.
that. But
I think that's the worldwide box office.
Yeah, worldwide. So, yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. That's 300 shy of a billion.
Yeah.
300 million shy of a billion.
Yeah.
It's not the highest grossing movie of this year, but it's still...
Okay.
It's still...
Yeah.
Made a lot of money.
It just got beat by Inside Out 2.
Really?
Yeah, Inside Out 2 is the highest grossing movie of the year. 800 million. Yeah.
Has there not been a movie this year that's made $1 billion?
No. There hasn't been a single movie this year that's made $1 billion.
Okay.
Yeah, not at all. But Inside
All right.
Out 2 just beat Dune 2, and it's at 800 million now.
Damn.
So
Honestly, good for Inside Out 2.
yeah, Inside Out 2 is phenomenal.
Inside Out 2 is
I'm
fantastic.
sure we'll talk about it a little bit later.
Yeah.
But Inside Out 2 is phenomenal.
All right, you want me to...
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. This is also a Dune 2 one.
Okay.
Dune 2 has the best cast of this year so far.
Oh my god. You know what? I think I know my answer.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
I agree.
You agree?
Yeah. I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
There's just not much that would beat it.
I mean, Inside Out is close.
Inside Out has a really
Inside
good
Out
cast.
is close. The voice acting for that, dude.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
I think Maya Hawke was the perfect person to cast
Yeah,
for
no,
Anxiety.
she really was.
She, like, especially after seeing Robin in Stranger Things and how, like,
If it goes
anxious
live
she
action,
is.
though, you got that role.
Jesus Christ.
Like, you have that in the bag. Like, if it goes live action. I'm just saying, if it goes live
you could
action.
see me downing 4 energy drinks at once.
I could. Now that you say it, I could.
I don't drink energy drinks, though.
Oh, well, never mind. We need someone else. All
This
right.
guy is not going to work.
Okay. Deadpool and Wolverine will break $1 billion. Like, which would make it the highest grossing movie of the year.
Yeah.
And it would be the first movie of 2024 to, like, hit
Break
$1 billion.
$1 billion, yeah.
Okay. Honestly, I'm still kind of skeptical about this, but I'm about to answer it.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to...
It's so hard, especially for rated R movies to make $1 billion.
There is that, too. I wasn't even thinking about that. But, like...
Because you're limiting your audience a lot.
You are, but, like... Everyone's taking their kids to watch Deadpool. They don't care. They don't care.
Well,
those kids are about to grow up fast. I don't care, bro.
I feel like kids nowadays in general just grow up fast because of like all the exposure.
They grow
to, like,
up on
the internet.
TikTok, man.
Exactly.
Like, come on. But yeah, like I don't think it's gonna hit $1 billion, but
It might just because of the hype, because it is a very hyped up movie.
Side question though.
Okay.
Deadpool 1 made 782 million, and Deadpool 2 made 785 million, only a 3 million difference. Do you think this third movie will be like? Do you think it will beat 785, making it the highest grossing Deadpool movie? We don't have to do the thing, but just what do you think? I think
it's possible. Yeah, for sure.
I think it will.
I think it's hyped up enough to break that.
Do you think it will hit 800?
Possibly. It could. It honestly
really
might
thought
hit
about
$1
it.
billion. Because
I
it
just
is
like-
a very hyped up movie, and you got Hugh Jackman coming back.
Yeah, I just don't know if I see it beating Inside Out 2.
Probably not.
But it's Deadpool.
They both could make $1 billion.
Yeah. That is
Either
true.
way, my number 2,
Okay.
Abigail from this year, was a wasted opportunity.
A wasted opportunity.
A wasted opportunity.
Okay, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Bad movie. Horrible movie.
What opportunity?
I just liked the whole aspect of like
the
daughter.
Wait, did I do agree?
Yeah. Or waste.
I think
yeah.
Abigail.
Well, yeah. It was a
I
waste.
don't know what I answered.
It's a horrible movie. I just
Yeah.
think it was wasted because I love the idea.
No, I don't
of,
think
like,
it was wasted.
What?
Did I do thumbs up?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant to do thumbs down.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
even gonna lie. No, I don't think it was wasted because I think it was like a complete, like an utter piece of shit. That they
bad.
should have never made it.
It's so bad. I just really like the idea of like Dracula having like like a daughter. And
also hate that you did an Abigail question because also have an Abigail.
You
question.
do?
Yes.
Oh
I have an
shit!
Abigail
Okay,
It's like we're linked. We're tapped in. Like Abigail is like horrible. I don't even know.
It's horrible, but I wish it had been.
I don't
good
even need to do mine anymore. Mine was Abigail is a great horror movie.
Oh,
absolutely.
Absolutely.
I mean, we'll just skip
not.
over that one.
But no, I really liked like the idea, and I love the actress that like you got to admit, whenever Abigail was on screen, you were rooting for her.
No.
Really?
I was rooting for the movie to end the entire time.
I was rooting for her to kill those characters. Those characters were annoying as shit.
I wasn't. Like, honestly, like, I thought the one guy that can act in that movie is, like, the actual detective guy.
The guy that had that
he's
glasses.
He's like, fucking onions.
Yeah, Dan Stevens.
He was funny.
He just became the audience at a certain point. Like,
he did.
It's like, I got the garlic. I got the garlic.
So I guess
Sammy?
you could say it was wasted, but honestly, I just hate that movie so bad. So, like... And I completely fumbled the thumbs up, thumbs down. I apologize.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, just do that one then.
A Quiet Place Day 1 will be a top 5 movie of the year.
I need to see my top 5.
I could probably tell you your top 5, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. 3.
So, but it will be a top 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
3,
all right.
2, 1. You don't.
I don't think it will be a top 5.
Really? You don't see like beating Hitman?
I don't know. For me, I have Hitman at 5.
Same.
Right now. And that was a question I was going to ask you is if you thought Hitman was top 5. So there's another one of my questions out the way. I mean, I don't even know why I make questions anymore. But yeah, Hitman was great. I don't want to get
was really good.
Too off track from A Quiet Place though. I haven't seen anything from A Quiet Place Day 1 and it just released. So I am excited to watch it.
Right.
But like I haven't seen enough from it to really get me like excited for
That's
it.
fair.
You know what I mean? Like
That's
it's
fair.
not like it's not the original ones.
That is true. And John Krasinski isn't directing.
Yeah, and I also tend to like really not like sequels nearly as much. Just personally.
Well, this one's technically a prequel. But
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Well,
it's set before the.
Still, I just don't know. Like, it's kind of, taking a step away from like the original movies.
Yeah.
And that's completely fine. I still think it will be like a pretty good movie at least. But I still think it could easily be top 5.
Yeah.
It's just like.
You don't know if it will.
I don't really know, honestly.
I'm just a huge fan. Like the first Quiet Place movie is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
Like it's so
sure.
good.
Fair.
John Krasinski pulled that out of his. He helped write it and he directed it
I don't
and
think he pulled
started.
that out of his, I think he worked his ass off.
Well,
to make
yeah,
it.
obviously, but like nobody expected that from him.
Oh yeah, no.
Like the
Coming
guy
off
from the
Office.
exactly,
Yeah.
like the guy from The Office directing
Jim.
this suspenseful like sci-fi like horror
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Like
Love John Krasinski.
and then the family dynamic with like the deaf girl and everybody.
Oh
it's
yeah,
so good.
It is good. I can't wait to actually officially rate those.
So yeah, I just love that movie. I do like the second one, just not as much.
I kind of wish we got to see him as Reed Richards a
yeah,
little bit.
a
Part of
little
me
bit.
wanted it. I'm not mad. Like I said, not mad at
Right.
Pedro, but
Imagine if we had gotten him and Emily Blunt.
dude, that would have been so nice.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to day 1, and I think it definitely has the opportunity to wedge itself into my top
You can
5.
go ahead and do your last question.
Venom 3,
Okay.
the Venom The Last Dance, will be the best Venom movie.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
You said will be the best?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
Do you think the first one?
I think the first one will probably be the best one.
But again, it's not really that high
It's
of a bar.
not, but like I don't really expect this one to be any better.
I don't know. I think like the trailers kind of make it look.
I'm
damn
honestly
good.
like not excited for that, and I'm not excited for Craven.
Oh no, God no! I'm not
Like-
excited for Craven. The only reason I'm excited for Venom 3 is because like I love Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
And I think he's great in the role. I still actually haven't seen Let There Be Carnage.
Really?
Yeah, no, that's one that
I've seen it. It's like it's just so forgettable.
Yeah.
Like I don't really care.
Yeah, but then the thing with like the Venom horse, like that's cool. Like that's
Yeah,
something
no, that
would-
looks cool.
Like that would be something that happens in a comic
I
book.
think if I just haven't really rated them like
That's
that
fair.
yet, so it's like I'm not sure where it will land. I think it can be better. I just don't think it will be better.
That's
honestly,
fair.
like so if I had to give a strict like yes or no, I guess I'd just say no
Okay, cool.
for now.
All right.
So Did you want to do the PvP?
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Do you want me to explain? Do you want to explain it?
I can probably explain it as you get it set up.
All right, cool.
Okay, so the next segment and the second segment ever of the podcast is PvP. PvP is a segment that is ran by Will, and it's typically for me. It's like a bracket.
He is the poster guy.
I like critiquing posters. It's just one of my like little things, and I think posters is a really cool thing that always gets fans excited.
Yeah.
So I think we're doing a 2024 theme.
2024 themed, and there's 8 of them.
Yeah.
I've picked 8 for a kind of small draft. They're gonna go up against each other.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a bracket style tournament. With 2024 posters. Is it upcoming and already out?
Yeah, there's 4 already out and 4 upcoming.
Okay, cool. And then I'll pretty much just go one by one. He'll show me. I'll put them on screen, and yeah.
All right.
All right. So let's start.
All right. So up first, I have this Dune 2 movie. Forgive me, I couldn't find one that was themed like this without the IMAX on it.
Okay.
So we'll probably put a different one up. But just imagine the IMAX part isn't there.
Okay, so it's that. And what is it against?
It is going up against...
Ooh, that one easily.
Really?
That one easily. That one's so hard.
Yeah, it really is. This one is my favorite Dune 2 poster,
Yeah.
though.
For the people, it's Dune and Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine. He will have put up the posters.
But specifically, it's the one of them fighting.
Yeah.
That one is the best one.
I like it.
I can't believe you disagree with that.
We have different poster takes.
We have
so
very different poster takes. We get into it all the time about posters.
I just really like the ones with like the
Those
swords
are cool.
and the claws. Like
Deadpool doesn't really have any like
bad
misses,
posters.
but
Yeah.
it's like that one is the best.
I can see.
a
I'm not
good
going to get angry.
Oh yeah, no.
At that take. But yeah. All right. So
I just think that's clearly the best one.
all right. So the next one,
Okay.
The First Omen
The First Omen.
versus Joker 2.
Damn, those are both two very ugly posters.
You don't like this poster?
No, that is ugly as hell. And
I
so
thought
is
I
the
remember
Joker one.
talking to you about how much we liked this poster.
Must have been someone else, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. That poster is ugly.
Damn, I love this poster.
Go back to Joker.
Most people are talking about how they love this one too.
I'm going Joker.
Yeah.
I don't even really like that poster, to be
Damn.
honest.
All right then. Learning something about you today. I know you like this poster.
Okay.
This next one.
Okay,
Kingdom. Yeah.
All right.
Really?
That's a hard poster. Him on the horse with the eagle, like that's so sick.
What's cooler than an ape for Planet of the Apes on a horse with a baldy?
I can imagine Peacemaker on that poster actually with like Eagly. He has a pet eagle named Eagly.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Next one. Venom 3.
Ooh.
Have you seen this poster?
No.
Oh, so this is okay. I'm revealing this to him for the first time.
Okay.
How do you feel about it?
Very. I don't know. It's like Timu.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like at first I was like, okay, it's kind of cool, but I was like, no, it's not. I think it's honestly the till. Wait, what does that say?
Till death do they part.
Yeah, no, hell no. They should have. If they removed that, it'd be a little better. What is it going against though?
It is.
Kingdom?
It is. Yeah, it's going against Kingdom.
Yeah, Kingdom beats that easily.
Okay, gotcha.
I think that's pretty simple.
All right, and next up is Challengers.
Ugly poster.
I
Amazing
honestly
movie.
kind of agree.
We didn't even talk about Challengers. Challengers is so good.
Challengers is so
like,
good.
dude, Challengers is like
Challengers is so
probably the best sports movie I've seen yet.
Probably.
Well, actually, I don't. Well,
There's a lot of sports movies. So.
I guess Iron Claw would actually count as a sports movie.
It could, but I think that's more of like a drama, I guess.
But that Challengers is a drama.
True. That probably more dramatic than Iron Claw.
The little, oh dude.
Oh, it's so satisfying.
I hate that poster though. That poster is like ugly.
I like what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
With like both of them being in her
Yeah.
reflections. Like I do like that. But and it's going up against this poster for Trap.
What is Trap?
It's
That's the
M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Oh, okay.
The M. Night Shyamalan movie where, if you are unaware of what this movie is, it is a movie about a serial killer who brings his daughter to a concert for like a really popular artist.
Oh.
And so he brings her to this concert, but then they get like apparently there was intel that he was there. So this place is getting surrounded. It's basically him trying to like avoid detection in at a giant stadium full of people.
That's really cool.
It's a really cool concept, and I hope he doesn't fumble the bag with this one because.
Yeah.
But yeah, how do you feel about this poster for it? Because it's
pretty cool. I think it's clearly better than Challengers though, so that one's moving on.
Yeah. All right. So
really interesting concept for a movie though.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Because that's I think a trend with M. Night Shyamalan
PvP,
movies.
by the way, is completely poster, no movie.
Yeah.
So it's like only visually the poster.
Yeah, and I do actually really like this.
Yeah,
poster.
no,
like
that's
the
a cool
visuals
poster.
of like the hands.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, my bad. But yeah, no, I think it's like a trend for like M. Night Shyamalan movies a lot of the time to have some pretty cool concepts, but then just be complete misses.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I kind of like the movie Old. I know people don't really like that movie.
I haven't seen it, so I can't.
Oh,
speak
I
on
guess
it.
he also did make the Last Airbender. Yeah.
And then he also made. I haven't seen a lot of his movies that people really dislike, like The Happening or After Earth. But yeah, no, he's made a lot of movies that people really dislike, and I hope this one isn't one of them because the trailer looks really good.
I need to watch that trailer now.
I'll show it to you after the episode if you want. But yeah, so next up for the next round, it's Deadpool and Wolverine. I think this one's winning.
Yeah, Deadpool Wolverine. That's like the Joker version is like the shittier version of the Deadpool one. Like
the positioning is actually kind of similar.
Kind of like the same, pretty much.
Yeah,
Deadpool is just so much cleaner, better colors, better everything.
For sure. So Kingdom up against Trap.
You gotta give it to Kingdom, man.
Yeah.
Like Trap does look cool, and actually, like I really like Trap more than you probably think.
Yeah.
But Kingdom is like that poster's hard.
It's so good.
It's so like it's like it's calm.
It's calm, but it also gives like if you look at that poster, that is exactly what the movie feels like watching.
It is.
Like
it even though that movie is disappointing.
I know you think that. I don't think it was necessarily disappointing, but it definitely does not live up to the original
the poster's
trilogy.
Cool.
Yeah.
That one definitely beats the Trap.
Okay.
Is it the Trap or Trap?
Just Trap.
Trap. Okay.
Yeah. So now it's Deadpool and Wolverine versus Kingdom. This is the championship. This is like the last round.
That's a really good championship round, actually.
Yeah.
You crushed it on the PvP.
All right, thank you.
Not gonna lie.
All right. First ever, so that's good.
Oh, I think I know. Go back to Kingdom. Go back. Oh, it's got to be Deadpool.
It's got to be Deadpool. It's got to be. Yeah.
Oh, dude, like I hate to give the PvP to just like a white background, but it's so cool.
It's so cool. Like
it's so sick.
And again, the simplicity of it.
Yeah.
Like they didn't do too much.
It's perfect for Deadpool.
Exactly.
So I love it.
They're both great posters, but
I think it's a pretty clear winner, honestly. Well, yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine taking the crown on the very first PvP segment.
All right.
That was fun.
Yeah. And now you got a blind ranking for me?
So to end out the episode here, last thing, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching.
Could you hand me that pen? I'm going to try and write it down.
Got you. Here
Thank
you
you.
So I have a blind ranking for you to end out this episode.
All right, cool.
And it is going to be a Inside Out 2 theme.
Okay.
Blind ranking, there's 7 spots, so if you want to go ahead and make 7. But yeah, so it's going to be a blind ranking for new emotions and characters in Inside Out 2.
Okay.
So 1 being the best and 7 being the worst.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and these are all strictly new characters that are in Inside Out 2 that are not in Inside Out 1.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So, number 1, we have Embarrassment.
Embarrassment. Oh, man.
You gotta, I mean, he's cool.
He's cool. I don't
want to sway your blind ranking.
Yeah, no, I just like the way he interacted with like sadness throughout the movie and like how they kind of
minor spoilers possibly.
Yeah, but like we won't go too deep into it. We don't get a lot of him, obviously because he like doesn't talk.
Yeah,
but like, I think he's a solid middle. I think he's a number 4.
How do you feel about like his crack?
Like, you do see a little bit of his ass crack.
Like, why is his ass always out?
I don't know, but
you got to give him some credit for that.
Yeah,
he's brave. Well, he's not brave. He's embarrassed, but his ass is out. I
think he's a good middle ground, though. I think I'm gonna go 4.
4? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Number 2, I have Pouchy. Anger's best friend.
Bro, he got violated in that movie.
Dude, Anger does some crazy stuff with Pouchy.
I don't think I like him quite as much as Embarrassment because like I'm kind of going off of this based on how much. Yeah, I'm kind of basing this a little bit based on how much I would want to like kind of hang out with them.
Okay.
And I would so much rather hang out with Embarrassment than Pouchy. Pouchy just seems annoying as shit.
But Embarrassment is just gonna like stare at you.
Stare at me, but like
he'll be like, you just like whimper, and it's like, ooh, like why are you whimpering? Like
I get it though. I think I'll put Pouchy at probably 6.
6?
Yeah.
Dang, that's really low.
Yeah, he is kind of annoying.
All right, number 3, I got Nostalgia. The old lady emotion.
I'm glad I kept number 5 open because I'm gonna go Nostalgia.
Nostalgia at 5.
Nostalgia at 5. I am getting a little bit of a clump right here, so I hope that doesn't.
Oh yeah, because they're kind of all at the bottom.
Yeah, kind of bite me in the ass a little bit.
All right, so you're going 5 Nostalgia. Yeah. All right, and then I got Ennui, the chronically online emotion.
I'm gonna have to go 7.
7? Really?
Yeah.
That's honestly fair. I don't really like Ennui.
I like Ennui. I don't think there's a character in this movie that I actively dislike. I know that you kind of do for a couple of them.
Yeah, I really don't like Envy. Like
you don't
Envy,
like Envy?
really pisses me off.
I mean, obviously, but
no, I understand. Like, I don't think any of the characters are like bad characters. It's just Envy kind of pisses me off.
I get it. I just I love the voice actress. Yeah. I don't know who.
Second highest movie of the year though.
Yeah,
like,
well,
I love the movie.
For me, it's my number 4, but it's still amazing.
4 is kind of low,
but
for me, no, it's great.
Yeah,
no,
I have Monkey Man and Challengers and Dune ahead of it.
I mean, obviously my opinion is different, but
no, I think Ennui is just kind of just like a background character.
Yeah,
not much going
on. Kind
of
underused. But honestly,
I did like the scene where like Ennui loses the phone.
Oh yeah,
and then she just starts going. My phone just like flips over the couch. The only time we ever see her eyes go like wider than. They have 1, 2, and 3 left, so I hope these are goods. I hope these are good ones.
Okay, I'm definitely putting one of these last 3 in my number 1 spot.
Okay.
So, all right, I have Envy.
Envy?
I hate Envy.
I know you hate Envy, but I really
Envy would be like easily 7 for me.
But for me, anytime Envy was on screen, I was laughing. I was having a good time.
Dude, I wasn't, bro.
That's interesting.
Well, like I was having a good time because I liked the movie, but like Envy wasn't helping that.
I get it. I think I know who your number 1's gonna be now. I'm not gonna say it, but I think I know who it is. I'm not gonna say it though. I think I'll put Envy at 3 though.
Okay.
So I have 1 and 2 left.
All right. Anxiety.
It's got to be 1, right?
1?
I mean,
you're going 1.
It's Anxiety, and it's Maya Hawke.
Anxiety, dude, that is such a good antagonist.
And
for Inside Out 2.
And like
one of the best Pixar villains.
Exactly, and all of her movements, like all of her like little like twitches, like the way she like kind of.
I like how they like visually showed like an anxiety attack. Like,
oh my god,
yeah,
dude,
like,
it was such a good representation. Like I feel like these movies are just in general good representations of how to explain how emotions work.
It makes me kind of like understand myself a little more. It seems like
right
as I'm watching them.
I will say this: after we watched Inside Out 2.
Yeah.
I went back and rewatched the first Inside Out, and I told you about this. I cried 5 times.
Inside Out 1,
so good.
I still think Inside Out 1 is better. I think we should.
It helps me just understand emotions.
Inside Out 1, I think, is better overall, but Inside Out 2 is just right there.
I'd have to go back probably and watch the second one again, but they're both so good.
Yeah, that's fair.
Easily top tier Pixar movies.
Are you going 1 or 2?
I'm scared to see who is coming next, but I think I'm gonna go 1. I think I'm gonna have Anxiety at 1.
1?
Yeah.
Okay. And for my number 1, is the last one, Lance Slashblade, the video game. He is the funniest part of that movie.
Okay, I'm not angry with Anxiety being over.
Oh yeah, no, Anxiety's a good pick.
Oh my god. That was one of the funniest jokes I've seen in an animated movie since Puss in Boots.
Cursed with a terrible attack. It's like,
and then like he's like giving this whole speech and then just.
I know he's just rolling. It's the end. He's like turning the corner. He's like, "Bye, you guys." And he's like rolling
He's
away.
Still rolling off.
That's so funny.
Oh,
all right. So like,
that's good. What was his name again?
Lance Slashblade. I had to look it up, low-key, but
I was not gonna remember that.
So now looking at your list, like, would you make any changes to it?
Let's see. Okay, so I have Anxiety at 1, Lance Slashblade at 2. That's a great name, by the way.
Yeah, that's a crazy name.
Envy at 3, Embarrassment at 4.
Okay.
Nostalgia at 5, Pouchy at 6, and Ennui at 7.
So if you could make changes, would you?
I don't think so.
You think that's how you would keep it?
I think I actually did a pretty solid job.
You wouldn't have Lance number 1?
I don't think so. I think I like
Really?
Anxiety at 1.
That's fair.
I like
That's
Anxiety
fair.
at 1.
I'd put Lance number 1 just because he's that guy.
That's
Even
fair.
though he's there for like not too long. But
That's fair.
He was my favorite part of that movie.
Dude, it was so funny.
It was so fun.
I don't think I've laughed that hard in a movie.
That's completely
in a while.
fair.
In a while, it was so good. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that turned out.
Nice. Well, that's pretty much I think all we got for this
Yeah.
episode.
So if you're still here, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And if you liked this episode,
Yeah.
feel free to check us out in other places.
Yeah. We'll have our letterbox down below, all of our socials, everything will be linked down below. So if you want to,
Other than
go
YouTube,
check us out.
TikTok and Instagram will probably be the
Yeah.
most.
Thank you so much again, and we'll see you later.
See you
I guess.
later.
See you next
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you all
See
for
y'all.
watching.